Hey everyone, I wanted to do a video on the moon. I get tons of questions on moon circles and the moon in general, and I wanted to do a basic 101 to new moon, full moon celebration. So these are some of the things, my tools, that are in kind of like the cauldron of magical moon mystery. So I sell a lot of these things on our website. I'm going to go through them and just tell you a little bit in a very basic 101 sense to how to follow the moon, how to bring this ritual into your life, and not necessarily in a super witchy way. It sounds sometimes a little bit weird or woo-woo, but I've found that these practices over the last few years have really grounded me, and these rituals have allowed me to come into the fullest version of who I am and the most whole version of who I am. So I hope it does the same for you. What I would collect is a crystal that speaks to you. So you can do a couple crystals, you can do one. I have a rose quartz here. We have a couple others kind of scattered on this tray. Keep it simple. The way to pick a crystal is allow it to pick you. Allow you to, when you walk into a crystal shop, or you're shopping online, something that you're gravitating towards. All crystals can be healing, and the one that you choose instinctually is probably the one that's perfect for you. Rose quartz is really incredible for the heart. You can't really go wrong with that. Love, the heart, self-love. So that's a really great kind of place to start, is with a rose quartz. The next thing for a moon kind of ceremony, or any sort of ceremony that you're hosting for yourself, is to have something to burn that cleanses. So either sage or Palo Santo. We sell Palo Santo on the Philosophie website in a bundle, and we sell sage sometimes in our moon satchels. I would definitely suggest getting a moon satchel to start out as like a beginner's kit. So we sell this chrysalis water on our website. It's so beautiful, it smells amazing. But what I really like about all these different tools is that it reminds me of the elements. So this is the water scent, water element. It also smells incredible and allows you to drop in. And that's what all of this is doing, is allowing you to connect to the present moment and drop into the highest sense of yourself. So I love spraying this on myself, in the room. It smells so good. Again, sold on our website. We have a travel size, which you can spray on the plane when people are getting gross around you and you want to just protect yourself. Keep it in your purse. I have them all over my house and spread them on my pillows. But it's great to have in this moon setting. And then same with the Palo Santo and the sage. That's the fire element. A candle, fire element. This is earth. So you want to have different things that remind you of different elements from Earth and from our planet. And then I always love to have a deck. So I have this moon deck that my friend Arana started. It's absolutely beautiful. It comes in this gorgeous wooden handmade box, and it comes with cards and a little guidebook inside. So this moon deck, I actually have a discount code that I'll share with you for that. It's a great place to start for when you want to do your own moon rituals. And then I also love these, the Wild Unknown decks. She has some tarot cards, and then also these animal spirit. So I'm gonna go through a really basic kind of ritual for you, and you can take it or leave it, however, whatever resonates for you. So the first thing you wanna do when you're holding space, yes, you could go to a moon circle, but in case you're in a place where a lot of people aren't hosting moon circles or you just don't have the time, this is one that you can do on your own in your own home to really set the stage and set the mood for you. So the first thing I want you to do is gather your tools and then come to a comfortable position with your tools in front of you, all these beautiful spiritual tools, and just roll your shoulders back and down, close your eyes, and start to connect to your breath. So deep inhale through your nose, release through your mouth. 2 more just like that. Inhaling through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. And 1 more. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And start to rub your hands together in front of you. Keep your eyes closed. Rub, 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 rub. And then bring your hands over your heart. Feel that energy, that warmth you created. And start to set an intention for this practice. So this practice of honoring yourself, the moon, the cycles, your emotions. What intention do you want to have for this moment, for this ritual? Maybe it's to be more grounded, more present, more connected to the truest version of who you are. Deep inhale through the nose and let it out. Blink your eyes open, and now you can get started. So you're already in your sacred experience right now. Just that breath brought you into this moment. The next thing I would do is light a candle. And then light some Palo Santo. And you can walk around the room with this Palo Santo. You can kind of sage yourself with it. So with this smoke, bring it around your body, breathing. And this is obviously a fast-forwarded version because I'm just sharing the tips. You want to be slow and take your time with this. You want to really create space, maybe even an hour, and free of distractions, put your phone away. You can invite friends to share in this ritual or practice. My kids love doing this, so whatever feels right to you. So after you're done with the Palo Santo, again, you could clear the whole house, you could clear the space, whatever it is that feels right to you. And then spray some water around yourself. And you can call in the elements, and then you can call in the directions if that feels right to you. So honoring all the different directions. And then you could even go one step further and think about the different directions and the animals that represent those directions. And then you want to welcome into this space any spirits. So spirit guides, angels, those that walked before us, family, anyone that you'd like to welcome into this circle, this space, this sacred space. And just take a moment to do that. And if you're in a circle with others, you can communicate that. So you can say, I want to bring in my great-grandmother, X, Y, and Z. I want to bring in my sister-in-law that lives across the country. She's struggling right now. I want to bring her into this circle because this space is really healing. Like, I already feel more whole and complete just in this moment after just a few minutes. So this can be very, very palpable and really, really just beautiful energy. So you want to invite whoever is maybe desiring to be here or that you would desire to be in this group with you and in this circle. The next thing that I usually do is pick a card. So again, you could go to the moon deck or you could go to the animal card deck. I'm going to go to the moon deck. There's all kinds of other decks on my website. I have some listed, but you can search for them. And it's just such a great way to get present and to connect to your spirit. You can pick any card at random. You can take your time and lay them out and pick 3 cards. You can do a whole reading. I usually just like to pick one to offer myself a prompt of maybe a direction that I'm going to go in for my journaling and for my thought process on this moon. And I wanted to just say really quickly that the new moon is a time it's a new cycle. So it's a new cycle of the moon. You really want to set new intentions for that cycle, for the next month ahead, for that cycle ahead. So intentions on what you want to bring into your life, maybe changes you want to make. That's a great time for that. And a new moon is a time to be more introverted and spend more time alone, take baths, have maybe a smaller ritual just with women or by yourself. And then a full moon is a time for celebration. So it's a time to celebrate and party and go under the full moon and, lay under and bathe under the full moon, go to the beach, really open energy where you want to celebrate and honor all the changes that you've made throughout the month. So this card I picked says, healthy boundaries keeps me centered and balanced. And we could probably all relate to this. So what I would do then is think about that and then journal about it and how that plays into the new moon or the full moon. And then allow myself to just journal from there. Just like take this as a prompt and as inspiration to journal and write, and then free write without judgment. What do you want to bring into your life if it's a new moon? What do you want to change? And if it's a full moon, what are you celebrating? What are you in awe of? And that is really a great place to start. This, you then, when you're finished journaling, maybe you're doing some other things, picking other cards. When you're done with this, you'll just blow out your candle, take a couple more deep breaths, and really connect to this practice and this ritual. And you're just gonna notice the difference in the way it makes you feel. So just a couple more breaths. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and leave a comment, let me know how it works for you.